Hello, 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 and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. And this is going to be another episode in Hearts of Iron 4. I don't know why I did this. So silly. But we're gonna see what we can do because this game is pretty much... This is really just a test run. I didn't actually plan on playing all the way through, and it looks as if this game is just ruined by, Germany. This is like Germany's flipping... I'm gonna say like wet dream, but like this is literally like Germany's dream right here, as far as imperialist Germany. Yet South America still has not like budged one bit. I think this is what I'm gonna try next is a Peru game. The Ottomans are still around. They're doing all right actually. Persia is still around. A lot of just separate little people here. Who's this? Oh, that's directly owned by the Germans. They decided to mediate and say it doesn't belong to the Lithuanians and it doesn't belong to the Polish or the Prussians. Kingdom of Denmark owns random stuff. Alright, okay. Okay then. I don't know why these guys are here, why they're alive, but they're here. They are actually kind of helping us out by not being something we have to worry about right now. But we're just gonna jump into here and just see what we got. We got assault divisions of that nature. We got that. Increased tariffs. Young engineers. The gold standard. Unfortunately, I would like to get the silver standard. Here's the gold standard. Grand Army of the Empire of Japan. Subsidize businesses. Improve naval tactics. Which means that, like, our navy is untouchable. It's just our army is, struggling very heavily here right now. I did play a game earlier. I played up for like a couple years. 3 to 6-ish hours. I don't remember, I was just, kind of running through my thoughts, and I just decided to play Hoi4 for some therapeutic means, and I, for some reason, thought the war was just supposed to be a test, and that we didn't really think to actually do this war, and like, I did it off camera, but if I recorded this war, then, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm actually trying to devote to this war. It would be a nice way to wrap up, even if we lose. This might take longer than what I thought. Oh, never mind. I was totally going to pause it and bring you guys back. Modify government. Let's see what we got here. Authoritarian outlook. British Isles aren't even here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. They don't exist. Weekly stability. At war, empowered oligarchs. Defunct young clique. Gonna get rid of this. We will try to form some of these. The good news is, with our superior navy, we are really making sure that they can't move anywhere near here, from what I know. We do have a superior navy here, right? Because we demolished, yep, the Russians don't have a navy. Chinese don't have a navy, and the Germans barely have a navy. With a lot of battleships, mind you, a lot of battleships. Which would hurt a lot. Would hurt a lot, actually. And our navy is actually really small. It's just that we have a bunch of submarines, so they can't, like, even dare to throw in their battleships. Otherwise, they would just disintegrate. I'm gonna go ahead and take this army right here. Where is your army? There we go. Secondary offensive line. We're gonna try to move up to here. Alright? It's just in general. They have shock troops over here. That's unfortunate. Those are gonna be fast-moving troops that we really can't handle that well. They got those troops against our shock troops, and for lack of better words, shock troops. If we can push them back from this flippin' river line, that'd be amazing. I think it's just... Dang, those are really good infantry templates. The good news is that, fortunately enough, it's running off of the German and the Chinese right now, or the Russian and the Chinese Empire. That's what it's running off of right now. And the Germans are just kind of here. They're just here, and unfortunately, we're not damaging their industry. They have a monstrous industry right now. Russians do have a pretty monstrous industry themselves. Though, if I'm not mistaken, they do have a lot of consumer good factories. Atheism, no navy, World War I era, tiny army, no air force, and large security spending. Alright. Small navy spending, medium army spending, medium air force spending. They don't have an air force. They do not have a fleet. Most of our enemies do not have an air force, and they do not have a large fleet. Their fleet seems to be largely operating outside of these waters. We need to try to reach over here somehow. I think we can just barely reach over there, if I'm not mistaken. No, we can't. We need to cut off this right here. That would be really nice, and then we could actually... Oh, wait a second. I just saw something. Why didn't I think of that? Where's my, where are these soldiers? This is before I pulled back, right? Is this before I built all those, entrenchments? This is technically before the entrenchments, but they're currently being built. Let's see what the air war is like. We're gonna have to play for a few hours. So I clicked a few. Fudge! Okay, so we're capped at 500 again. I don't think that one mod is working. We currently have Blitzkrieg on. We didn't really want to use Blitzkrieg. We want to switch over to superior firepower. So you got trench warfare, superior firepower, mobile warfare, or mass assault. I want guerrilla warfare. Is that a thing that we're allowed to do here? Cold War command, mass assaults, mobile warfare, warfare at a distance. Yeah, so this one's the armored warfare. This is infantry. This would be good for infantry blocks. This is good for arty focus. Grand battle plan. Technically, we should switch over to a grand battle plan, but I like having armored troops. It seems like we're having better troops. And then let's go ahead and take that. Fire brigades. More organization. Or do we want more population? We're gonna want more population. Oh, this is just super population. Guerrilla tactics. We kind of want guerrilla tactics. Do we want this? Tanks and armor variants. Recovery rate. Backhand blow. We're gonna do these three all right now because it should be roughly 300, but we'll pay for less than 300, which will mean that we'll have more than enough. I don't remember what I was doing last time. I could just go back and watch it, but I don't think it's really worth it because we're kind of already in a very dire situation. Efficiency, surface detection, and organization. What I need is range. Can I get that? No. There's no range here. It's carrier, it's battleship. We might want to use a little bit of carriers. Unfortunately, we just aren't going to be able to do much with a carrier right now. So right now we have trade interdiction because obviously we have the weaker navy. And then we're going to want base strike in the Cold War. What else? We have air doctrine. Oh, we're gonna want to see what we have for this. Operational integrity. Battlefield support would be great for CAS. We really need. If we have production, we can afford to go anything that we want. And technically, we really should try to focus more on CAS, our close air support. I'm not going to be able to process everything. We don't have a great industry. As a matter of fact, we're behind on, like, everything. What are we not behind on? Guns. Guns we're not behind on. I can pull off a couple long guns. And we can put it down here. There. What else? For some reason I can't change it. It's supposed to be... I don't understand. Alright, let's see. We are losing a lot of fuel. We do have free dockyards, which probably means that we were building a new kind of ship. Ah, yes. Okay. Are we researching a new kind of ship? We are indeed. Alright. And we're going to be getting a bunch of new ships soon, so I'm not really going to be paying attention too much to it. These both Kai. This convoy, they're both Kai. We are building light cruisers. We're not building heavy cruisers? Excuse me? Is that something that I just forgot to do? We got light cruiser, armored cruiser right here. We should be building these as well. Pretty sure it's you. Alright, so let's just sort out that navy because I just saw that we have... Sort out the Air Force is going to be the easiest to sort out. It looks as if we are indeed taking out and disrupting. Are we taking them out? I don't understand. Where are they even striking us from? Oh, I see. Probably the base is over here. Is there bombers here? No, there's not. We need fighters in this area. Alright. These guys have disrupted bombers. That's good. So we need to put our fighter planes in the area. So yeah, let's see. Fortunately, a nice area to put them in would be the Shandong. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna shut down Borneo. That would be a nice place to start shutting down. Or any of these islands, actually. Hold on. You already have 10? No, you do not. You only have 9? Hold on. Need submarine once. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can count. Maybe. Fudge, that's not who I wanted. No. Oh, you're joking. Go in here. You know, it's 10 out of 10. Nope, wrong one. This one, change it to that. You're going to be convoy rating. They can't quite reach all the way over there, but should be able to just start moving wherever we want to. I would go to Siberia, but it's not really worth it. There's no base up there. I think it's... The fleet on average can reach just barely most of our locations. It's not like before where, like, our empire was kind of isolated in many areas. So we're gonna take 4 of these. We'll take 4 of these. Throw them into... My bad. Hold on. Alright, there we go. And you should also be convoy rating. So we shouldn't be losing any of these things. It means that they actually can fully, raid everything and anything. Fortunately, we can't really get down any more south, but that's the purpose of invading all these down here. Because we might be able to just swoop in, take things over here. I think the farthest we have to really go is like down here. Yeah. So we got this nice little region. Dang, we have to actually go to Polynesia. Okay. This shouldn't be too difficult. It's nothing too crazy. We do have a whole fleet to organize here. They are currently doing that. We're gonna set up a secondary fleet. Probably not with these. Secondary minor fleet. This minor fleet is set for protection. Let me see. I'm not too sure what this symbol is. There you go. works. Naval invasion support. Because I now have an idea. I completely forgot, like, these are things that exist. When I played before, I didn't even bother with them. Honestly, just send them over here. Yeah. Oh, they need... We'll take a light. Here. No. You have 2, and instead you can just take one of those. Okay. You guys are technically supposed to be searching out, but the enemy just decided not to show up at all. So in response, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and move through here. The Air Force is already sorted out. We have 3 fighters? Are these fighters? These are indeed fighters. Bombers. Let's see. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh shoot. Have I not researched it yet? This is a completely different game, isn't it? No, I have done this. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is sacrifice quite a bit of production. Oh no, we do have them. I don't understand. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go here. Because somebody's already moving. Dalian. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Cass has a lot more range than fighters. Less range than this. Not enough manpower. We need manpower. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take the hit on whatever this is. The conscription law is going up. We already have extensive conscription. We're still mobilizing. Alright, that's fine. We're still mobilizing. I didn't sort everything else out. I don't know why I unpaused. So what we do need to do, though... Garrisons are a high priority because we need them to not rise up against us. None of these is really useful, except for maybe this. What does this do right now? Resistance target, and yeah, we're gonna have to take the hit. For that, we are going to try and decide on what to use for our air doctrine. I think this is for... Yeah, it's for air superiority. We're gonna take Cass. Simply because... We're gonna take 4 of them. Ace generation chance, or air superiority mission efficiency. I think we need more aces. Simply because we don't really have any of those right now, do we? Nope. None. And we desperately need them. We need our manpower up. We have low manpower, not enough manpower or equipment. It's manpower. And probably equipment. Nope, manpower. We need rubber. Currently not getting all of our rubber, eh? We need some rubber. Don't care about the doctrines right now, although we did just earn a bunch of experience. Let me see. Daily gain. Alright, let's see. And a lot of our troops are fairly well, if I'm not mistaken, especially on the front lines, these troops here, fairly well inveterate. And when they're inveterate, it means they can actually do stuff. It doesn't mean they can do everything. Hopefully I can try to break these troops, but what they need here first is a flippin' battle line. Alright. I don't know where the heck you're trying to come from, but you can curb your enthusiasm there. Could you just... Yeah, there you go. And instead of every soldier here, you know, could just say, hey, these men here, could you add them to the one thing that I'm pointing at? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't realize that we didn't have that beforehand. Okay. Just realized nobody's actually assigned to that one. We actually assign the soldiers to them. Should be more helpful. As all the soldiers in the red are assigned to something. Okay. So we are building here. What are we building though? What is already entrenched? Ah, this is before our heavy entrenchments. That's going to be unfortunate. We need to try to build up all of these entrenchments beforehand. So I'm going to go ahead. This is plains? Yeah, we're gonna... Giant trench network all throughout East Tibet and trying to protect it. I'm not gonna pull off of... like... I don't think any of these, because none of these are just central ones. They're all actually having some coastal tiles, and I really just need the coast to be clear. Although it is fairly honestly yeah. No matter what happens, they really can't go through anywhere without at least losing something. So, our navy is sorted out now. Is it not? It is entirely sorted out. Almost. Can send another one. I think over here would be nice because we do have 4, and we do need a lot to actually protect that one ship. We'll actually take this one, send it over here. So realistically speaking, there's only the Air Force and the ground forces using that currently. We again have free dockyards. What from? I'm not too sure, and I'm almost certain we should be having a lot of these repaired. Let's see. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know when, but these guys lost their experience. So these guys all have to train up. Right there. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We do have level 3s if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it's just level 2s. Alright, we're researching level 3s, that's what it is. And we are drenching all of their convoys, or drowning them. They're taking heavy losses, all of them, except the fact that the Qing Dynasty doesn't care about heavy losses, to be fairly honest, at all. They care entirely and solely about equipment, and that's about it. Unfortunately, the Russians actually have a good logistics. We can try to ruin that a bit, but they do have good logistics. Not the same can be said about, not so much for China. As you can see by the constant struggling. You guys have an attack order? Yes. To be fairly honest, I'm gonna start moving out most of these guys. I'm going to have them recover down here. All of the naval assault brigades. We don't have anything for the flippin' pull out. If we can just leave it to the professionals on that one, that's fine. Might want the mountaineers to move up over here. Although let's just... no. Oh yeah, that's right, maintenance crews. We're trying to still use... one, two, oh shoot. So this is air, navy. Let's make sure we have nothing in transport to do. Not really. We can start getting railway guns. That would be interesting. Making sure we could get railway guns and railways. Would want light railway guns. They all use the same thing here. That's unfortunate. Diesel locomotive or steeredy train. Diesel locomotive. And then electric train. 47 years ahead of time. So that's a post-World War II technology. So is this one. Oh, there we go. They're mechanized. And all of our motorized. Is our armored cars here too? No? Okay, that's good, actually. Okay, research speed. Research speed, alright. Oh, that's what we're not doing, but we should probably think about. Definitely. Ooh. Duck boards. It's technically army, but it's actually industry. And then probably some chemical bombs. Which would give our soldiers some research for some breakthrough and some soft attack, which would be nice. The air is already going through. Basic early fighter. Something that exists for the future. So our fighters. Airship 2. Our Navy is currently researching ahead of time submarines, something that the rest of the world can't even begin to fathom. And then we should probably move up on this It's the same production cost for more results, thankfully enough. It will take time to switch over to them. I think that's what I'll do after the Osaka. I'll do that instead. I'll put that onto the artillery. There's nothing to really do over here for about another 20-ish years. What do we got here? Oh yeah, okay, that's right. A lot of this stuff is going to get researched back to back here. We do have Jaegers. Jaegers, we should invest in some Jaegers soon. Into our special forces. We're probably putting some Mountaineers and Jaegers. Ooh. I could try to do some type of Supermarine template and just put like all Mountaineers, Marines. That sounds like a good idea when I have some like free time and stuff. Yeah, so you can see, like, yes, they are indeed pushing us and they are dealing damage, but we just have so much defense and we just deal so much damage back to them, like, they can't push us. They are hurting a lot. They actually can't even deal real damage to this unit because they can't deal damage to the unit itself. They're just hurting a lot. What I do want to do though is I want to pull back at least pull back most of the where are you? You're on this flank. Alright, that's fair enough. Where are you? You're over here. Earning XP from that. Yeah, we need a lot of equipment to be moved over. To be fairly honest, all the armored cars I would like to move out. That's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to start like evacuating from this area because we are defending it, yes, but we're also trying to build here. And we can build slowly but surely. We can build. Oh, but where's the fronts? No, you're back. You're back. Maybe this one? Well, here's Tynan. Definitely want this one. Can we build a trench here? I don't think we can anymore. If we can. I can try. Could you go away? Please? Please? No? Alright, let's see. Oh, we'll do that. Okay. Beijing has damaged that. Okay. Let's try and yeah. 5 on each of these, and 3 on each of these. Where's this? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. This one's in the back lines. From what I remember, we're gonna have one of those give up. Just pause that. We are mostly relying upon extracted. We're exporting literally anything. I don't think we're exporting anything. Yeah. Germany is currently taking all of our exports. I don't know why Germany actually has not been, Germany totally has the opening to stop our imports and has just not been doing so, believe it or not. So, oh my goodness. That's a nice little. We might be able to push that out. Ooh, especially if we use this. An offensive army. We just get property economy. Oh, nice. We can gain a lot of research sooner rather than later. So we have a free factory to use somewhere. I don't think it's really going to be used anywhere. What are we losing? We really do need more fighters. We just don't have the resources for it. We can't produce any of that. We can't produce that. We're making plenty of guns. We need these guns because, mind you, these are new guns that we're making. We need to replace the we need to replace these. The Type 38s, and we need to replace them with Type 34s or 44s. We haven't done that yet, so we are always actually trying to do that. We have plenty of field guns actually in storage. We can start moving howitzers up in production with no real cost. Armored cruiser is probably one of the most important. And the light cruiser, and then destroyers, and then the submarines. So we don't need a lot of convoys. Submarines, yes, they're useful. They're literally our lifeline right now, but we don't need that many of them. It looks like we just produced a bunch of Navy ships. Let me see here. Kind of. Is there an enemy navy up here? There is, indeed. And here, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. They up here too? But no, stay. Where are you? Stop. I don't care. Alright. Patrol. Patrol. I don't know whose navy this is here. Probably not here. If we can help it. We don't need to be here. So if we can stop them from moving throughout all of here and go here. Same goes for all three. These guys can then attack. So we have like what, 4 for 3 search? Okay. Here we go. Should be fine. What are you doing? Attacking everything that you can. Perfect. 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 So the enemy cannot move through literally anywhere. They cannot utilize literally anything. That's false, actually. They're only somewhat annoyed by it. China can still use its southern ports. Not a lot of them, but they can still use a few ports down there. Makes things tougher, but not impossible. It does make supplies tough for them, but that's about it. I might want to keep the... Let me see. What is this? Hills? Yeah. I can keep them up here. Tell them to move up here, and tell things to move up and back. We're gonna do is we're gonna take all this, and take these, and take these. And I'm gonna just get rid of all the horses. From my selection, I'm not gonna actually get rid of them. I'm gonna get rid of all the horses, and I'm going to tell them to just go somewhere else. So this is 9 divisions. So we'll see how that goes. It's an armored car. Tired of losing trucks, tired of losing flippin' fuel for no real reason. Get out of here. Alright. So you might be like, oh no, you're losing that battle. Oh, they're actually attacking us. That did not happen last time. Alright, fair enough. We are running out of men. They're pinning that down. It might be perfectly fine if we lose this battle. Maybe, kind of. Can I finally use some of these planes? I need the manpower. Where do we not need them? Probably do with... because they're not here. And if they're not here, we don't need the fighters here. Can try to just overwhelm them. It seems like we're actually disrupting the bombers here. Air superiority. Or, you know what we can do? Send them over here. They're on air superiority. And we'll have these guys on interception. Because I just remembered what you actually need to do in order to get them to do literally anything. They're unable to cover the area. Yeah, that would actually explain why they're not doing anything as well. Oh, nice. You know what we can do? We can have some troops over there. You just really want to cycle your troops through here? And then boom. It's a hellacious defense. How much manpower are we missing, though? I don't care. Fudge! It was here for half a second. For a half a second, it was here. How much manpower are you missing? 26. Alright. How much manpower is needed for all of... I can tell in here. Alright. Who needs manpower? I need 100,000. Goodness gracious. Okay. Which do you need? Right. I think we have enough, like, planes. We're just literally not having enough soldiers for the planes. That is exactly what's going on here. For everything except the fighters themselves. We have enough bombers, but if we look at the bombing division, they don't actually have full flippin' people in them. Okay, so we finally have a good amount. So we're gonna do immediately. Let's take Beijing. Throw up some cash. Boom. I don't know which battle you're in. You should be in a battle. There we go. There we go. Even a little bit of damage will help immensely. Just a little bit of damage will help. I think that's what threw them off the last time. There we go. We finally actually have manpower for literally everything. So now what we can do is Venezuela's economy is probably going to be like a weird state of doing super well because of this war. Honestly, I want everybody here. What are you? Armored car unit. Just one, not both. Are you something different? 511 4. What is everything here? Light cavalry. Light cavalry. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to stay. I want you to attack. So confusing. It's because the they don't actually use a proper icon through most things. I don't think the enemy decided to stick around. They did not decide to stick around. Alright. Go ahead, back to base. Please and thank you. And what I think we can do is check up on all these again. Sakura class. Trust me, you don't want to find out what happens when you fall short on destroyers with your battleship fleet. If you do want to find out, you can look in my other series where I play as Germany. Either one of these series you can kind of find out, but you can look in the series of what happens to the enemy when they decide to run out. It's not a pretty sight. Well, we are going to lose all of this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. No, we're going to keep some of it. Some of it is better than none of it. Alright. So they're trying to pin us down here. Funnily enough. I mean, they're really trying to pin us down everywhere. It's not going to really work. You're fully entrenched. Somebody's that's not entrenched. You're not entrenched, but you don't need to be moving. You can move. Please move down here. It's only 4. There we go. To 5, 7. They're trying everything they can to try to dislodge us from these defenses. To no avail, because they're not going to be able to. Okay. Alright. All that. I think. Hold on. We can actually get this. Post-World War II. We didn't really want to get post-World War II, but we are having insanely good commanders. With insane insight on the battlefield. No, in all actuality, we are just wrecking the enemy, and this is really what would happen, because we are losing soldiers at a pretty intense rate, to be fairly honest. But not nearly to the rate that the slaughter that they're sending their own men to. $1.8 million to 600,000. So it's about 3 to 1 right now. 6 to 1 for Benelux. The Russians have done a lot of damage, actually. Alright. Boers are attacking us for some reason. Russia has done a lot of damage somehow, some way, somewhere. Probably got credit for some type of... Goodness gracious. Alright, we're going to take these guys, we're going to move them back. We're going to have... Where are you? Yeah. I've seen this line hold with just the reserves before. Most of them are here. Where's the other ones? You guys just need to fall back. Albanian Kingdom. These guys, we're pulling them back so they can just replenish. It's a good idea to do that. So we're gonna have, not you, this group right here. Naval invade. Oh, what is this? Oh, nice. Fudge. Stop. This group. There we go. And we're going to have them just move down through Saipan. Naval Base 1. Also Naval Base 1. We might not be able to take all of them all at once. There we go. Let's see what we can do. If anything. What's that? Now the hope is that they can move through there without much trouble at all. There's still enemy ships in this area. I see. I don't think they can actually get here, so I'm going to undo that. I think they're getting here through this this naval base over there. So we'll do that. We can surprisingly go very far. It's the older ships that can't go that far. Alright. Sounds reasonable enough. Have we lost anything? I don't think so. I don't think we've literally lost a boat yet. Kind of crazy if you ask me. If we look at the air situation, alright, perfect. So we are losing fighters due to accidents and such. How effective it is in domination. Purity, power in the region comes from all of you and your allies' active air wings. The more air wings, higher the value. Reduced air coverage. With the current amount of aircraft, we can effectively cover 3% of the region. Yes. As much is true. They're still trying to bomb it, but by the looks of it, they haven't lost any of their fighters. It looks like they're not able to actually do anything in the home islands, thankfully. Okay. So this one is damaged. Chogoku has been damaged quite a bit. Shikaku is perfectly fine. Kyushu Island is perfectly fine. Kanto is fine. Tohoku is fine. Kaido is fine. Sakhalin is surprisingly fine. Karafuto is fine. Did we not win this battle? Were they able to somehow miraculously push us off? It looks to be the case. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send soldiers there, send 2 soldiers that way, send a soldier that way. I'm going to attempt to attack with, like, everything I've got. I don't know what happened last time. Maybe we actually did push. He simply pushed them back. I don't care about all these extra people. They're not really going to be able to do a whole lot. $95. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on now. Proper economy. And infrastructure. It is literally so close, you don't understand. You're right there. You are right there. It's just one more. It is just the one. And this is why having cats is important. Oh, nice. No, we did it. I don't know what happened last time. We can save some soldiers by stopping that attack. Alright, there we go. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you to not worry about that one. That's the whole point of having them over here. So they're all moving around there. Got the light boom. Tactical bomber really isn't researchable. We do want a fighter though, pretty darn soon, which we do want an actual good fighter really soon. They're really trying to push right there. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna push up here. We're gonna see what we can do and where we can go with it from here. Because I don't imagine that they're gonna have much. So they're either going to stop pushing from here. And accept these. So they're running out of supplies rather quickly. Yeah, low supply. They're also terrain and over a river. It's just not really a good idea to even try to assault from there. I'm gonna try and have a spearhead go that way. We're going to assign you to it. Excuse me? Both of you are going to be assigned to here. I hate how it deselects that for you. Like, it doesn't make much sense. There you go. Cut it out. Flipping tired of you. Stop it. No. Hold off on it, hold off on it, hold off on it. This one won't be easy to get. Cut it out. So we got one more spot for you to go. Still sinking them convoys. Going off all the way over here. How are you looking? Looks like you're mostly good. We can do this though. What are you waiting for? Manpower. Let's see. You're still in battle. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I moved off all of these. They're all looking good. Can then put these back on. How about not that, but instead that? Yeah? So there's no divisions here. Instead, we can just take the ones that are here. Except for you, really. I'm supposed to be taking the extra ones. Come on. I don't need that one, really. I don't even really need this one. Or that one. Who's the ones that are struggling? Like this one. That it? That's really it. Alright, send it back here. Let's see if we can get into. Oh, we gotta turn that off, don't we? Yeah. Rubber. Oh, it's rubber. We don't care. As well as these training. There's only that one, apparently. Alright. Well. Could you do those ones specifically all at the same time? It's kind of key that they all go at the same time. Just saying. And where are they? Oh, nice. They're in the region. These guys are in the region. Where's your backup? We had a battle of sorts. We must have, because it took a bit of damage. Damage and defense goes up as they go up in levels. Is there anybody with a lot of levels? Like this one, right here. Veterans. Damage and defense are up immensely. Unfortunately, they can't actually affect much. Yeah. Level 1s aren't that great. It's not until we get into the level 2s where it becomes immensely more powerful. And as a whole, it's mostly still level 1s because the enemy just has not really engaged us with their navy yet. And they're about to start regretting it. Because it's going to be a bit too late. We already have our submarines in position. We're going to come around this way. We are indeed actually at war with these guys. So we can go ahead and invade this too. We're going to take these islands though first. All the way up through here. It won't be a lot of factories. From what I understand, there will be like no factories here. But it will be a bunch of naval flippin' progression and aggression to use against them. I believe if we take this island, we can then reach into here a lot better with our navy. And probably reach into here. And the goal is basically to just jump from here into these, and then go into here. To Borneo. Fortunately, we won't just be able to stop at Borneo. We'll have to take this island. I think it's this island right here that will be super important. The Moluccas. We'll have to take the Moluccas as a whole, but we'll get there when we get there. We have only 9 of them. Let's try and get 3 more Marines. Where are they? Do we have enough for them? Nice. Alright, let's see. Put them... Can we put them... Oh, I was going to say Iwo Jima. But just put them in the south here. Then we go to this dude. So they're currently still trying to put a lot of pressure up there. Good news is, from the looks of it, yep, they're not even retaliating. Because they're not retaliating, that means these guys can get a bunch of experience and actually deal a lot of damage. A lot of damage. That saves manpower and time. In return, because we actually have CAS and the enemy does not, let me see, can we actually put them in our faction? We can guarantee independence. Authoritarian outlook, I see, create faction. The national spirit to do so, I see. I'm gonna try doing whatever this is. Now, but can well, let's see what we have. No faction. All right. Oh, nice. Hold on. National spirit to do so. These wars have gotten out of hand, as the Benelux and Germany are currently invading Canada. But it's not been all hunky-dory for them. They are struggling to do so. Struggling indeed. Let's see here. Alright. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so you guys are all good? back on the front lines. I think that's the easiest way to do it, yeah. Alright. So it says no divisions, we can then set a division there. I'm gonna try doing the same thing with these guys. We're going to do by strength. We're going to attempt to save just 6 of them. It'll be more or less the same fallback line. Oh, we got a new submarine. You know what that means, right? Time to design it. We really gotta just cycle these guys through. Through 6 divisions there, they're probably just gonna get there anyways. Let's see. We're going to just add more torpedoes to it. Not mines, but torpedoes. Yes. We are going to then just have it go on these. We can exit out of it, so we get rid of that. Dreadnought 1, okay, that makes sense. Get rid of this one. And it's a good thing that we just made a submarine by the looks of it. And literally just at the dock, and they're like, oh great, oh great, you just finished one. Alright, that's the last one. The last one, we just got the groundwork for the next one. Yeah, we're done with them. I'm kind of hoping that these guys eventually do get wiped out a little bit. Oh, I6. You've been in for a while. You're a flippin' veteran. You've been through a lot. Alright, let's see. I think the destroyers would be the next best bet. Because destroyers keep our flippin' fleet safe. What's going on here? We already got everything here. Alright, so let me see. Navy's been sorted out. This is 19 for reinforcement. We are still making more than enough, but we are losing a lot these days. A lot. A lot. Where's the other 3? Oh, they just haven't landed yet? Okay. Where are you going? Why are you going up there? Why are you going over there? Stop. I don't know where you're going, but stop. I didn't tell you to do that, did I? Go here. Because then from here, we're going to move down. Alright? Okay. Oh, shoot. Let's make sure these guys get good stuff, too. I don't need these. Do I? I don't think that's me. Because I'm pretty sure this one's me. And I'm pretty sure this is perfectly fine for now. The most I want to do is actually get rid of the light infantry and just put in full infantry. Because we only have one full infantry, right? Go ahead and just switch them all over to normal infantry. That's what I'm actually going to do right now. It's going to cause a bit of disruption for these guys. Where are you? Oh, just on the front lines that haven't been really hindered at all. Alright. See if we can punish them for that. Because they're making our lives a lot more difficult. There we go. Just by making them hold there, can probably get some time to recover. If we can just get some time to recover. We can do both. Yeah, I don't think they're really able to do that. Oh no, stop that. Stop it right now. Go away. Fudge! Is there more? There is more. Alright, we're gonna have to halt. Stop. The AI is surprisingly kind of smart. Surprisingly. Okay. What we're gonna do is... It's gonna be a bit rough when we do this. But just full infantry. It's gonna mean that we need more guns. It's gonna be more gun intensive. Shift up the line a bit. Okay, I already sent one. Yep. Ambush. Build railroads. That's nice. Plenty of that. We can actually just go ahead and grab that. Full strength. Full strength. Goodness gracious. These guys are suffering. We're going to try an attempt. Where are you? Why are you so low? I think we did end up losing a soldier somewhere. One of our units got wiped. We are going to have to just start training some of these units. You go away. You go here. Where are you guys going? Goodness flippin' gracious. All of these guys here. Alright. Take these 4 and we're going to move and have 2 different operations going on at the same time. 4 for these islands. And then 5 for these. We're just going to keep on moving down through. Alright, let's see. Still only 3. Logistics-wise, we're losing a lot of guns all of a sudden. Probably because a lot of provocation is happening. We're going to have a brand new type of gun rolling out. That's not going to be great. Oh, nice. Okay. So we can stop assaulting here. And just... Yep, alright. Yeah. They're all training right now. We'll take this unit. Strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna have them move over here. You at 100 yet? 94? 95? That's fine. I'm surprised none of these were actually there, but that's fair. Actually want to move all these guys off. You're fine. You're fine. You two are fine. Let me know when you're done with that. So they're not daring to attack our units even though we're training in front of their faces. We are going to try to solve that issue. The issue that I'm referring to being logistics. Yes, I did have to solve this last time. This is a level 1 base. We're just going to build up on that. That should be fair enough there. We build a railroad there. We build a railroad there. Should be fine. And then if we take that right, probably behind the enemy lines. should be fine. And we need another one right here. These lands are all defendable. Did we lose land? We definitely lost a piece. No, we did not. Okay. You done yet? You are. Because I have an idea for you. You are going to be on this front here. And you're immediately going right into here. For some reason, most of you are actually training. White piece. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, this is a really bad time to get this. But I do have to just keep on progressing. We are going to get this armored car pretty darn soon. So I feel pretty confident about just getting this right here. They only have 6. If they only have 6, and I see 2 that are special forces, it means that they are mostly just on support innovations, and they are running really bad guns, which isn't... Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Why I'm saying something about it, why I'm making note of it. It's because we literally have double the attack of any Chinese troops. Same reliability, more piercing than they're gonna have. More hard attack and more breakthrough, obviously, but it's gonna be double the breakthrough and literally almost triple the defense that these guys can have. So literally one of these is worth like 3 of whatever they got. It's the importance of being more technologically advanced. We basically know just about everything about these guys' infantry. We know all their soldiers that they got. We know that their stockpile is rather low and very lacking. I don't think they have any dockyards. They do have 3. This is either submarines or these are producing convoys. That is what they are doing. And by the looks of it, it's just convoys. Convoys that they're not going to be able to use. Let's make sure of that, shall we? Alright, so you can see the little bit of reach that they actually just earned there. It's not a lot, but our main navy has reached a bunch. So unless the enemy is literally anywhere, in which they are not, tell them to go to the Bismarck Sea. And in the Bismarck Sea, they will be supporting our incursions. Still preparing, both of them. Good enough. It's fine with me. Low manpower. Rubber. Rubber's just straight up not getting here. Alright, Peru. Don't fail me. That's not what I wanted. At all. That's why it was odd when I saw Peru. Alright, let's see what that does. Good enough for me. Let's see what the enemy air force is looking like. So unfortunately, the enemy has whatever this is. What the heck? Oh, those are fighters. Oh no. So they do have fighters. Although I'm guessing, no? Who are they fighting? I think they're using them against the Ottomans, which wouldn't make a terrible amount of sense, but it looks to be that way, because they're not using them against me, are they? Unchallenged, unchallenged, unchallenged. Yeah, they're not using them against me. We're disrupting most of their bombing runs. The amount of stuff they're bombing is going down immensely. Although I think they just ramped up their bombing session. Yeah, by a lot, from the looks of it. I'm going to pretty much just what is this? Oh yeah. Congratulations, you're your own thing now. Have fun. What was I doing? Yes. Russian Far East. It's really only useful to use the fighters if they actually have something. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna send them over here, and I'm gonna just make sure they're intercepting even more. Looks as if we have 2 full for this. Are they all Zeppelin 1906? No, not quite, but most of them are. And a little bit of them are actually prototype Zeppelins. Perfectly fine. We do want to start producing the immensely overpowered guns. Now, just being mindful, we are going to be losing a fair amount of these for a little bit. Seems like we're not really going to be able to do a whole lot at all. I got really worried there. We can actually do this. And follow up on that. If we can just try to dislodge them from here, that'd be amazing. Wow, that went bad really quickly. Tactics movement, plus 10%. Plus 10% tactic defender damage. Ooh. It's plus 10 defense damage. Plus 20% defense damage. I don't know what tactics movement means, but from the looks of it, we just don't have a good enough general for this. Not enough troops anyways, as well. Why are you guys still flipping training over here? Figured you'd be done by now. Oh yeah, that's right. We're still trying to build up our industry here. You're flipping... You know, we would have been done with all of that by now. We would have really been done with, like, several railways by now. We do need that, extra base level, though. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Probably something for... Not that. Not that. Ooh. Oh, wow. Division speed, coordination. I think probably aggressive reconnaissance. I just saw that. Hopefully that doesn't mean that we're not actually getting anything from all of this. It looks like it. It really does, doesn't it? Have we just been resetting like 3 to 4 times? That would be really annoying and not make any sense whatsoever. That looks like exactly what's going on here. That would be exactly what's going on here. It's kind of smart, kind of, except for the fact that it doesn't tell you that at all. Alright, never mind. Nice. Plenty of aerial superiority. Good amount of supply grace. They are indeed attacking us quite heavily here. Let's see, let's make sure these are all tip-top shape. They indeed are. We're going to go ahead, we're going to take them and put them back in. Wherever they are needed. Alright. Strength. I feel like 2 have been at battle for like ever now. 6. I don't know who's here. Or who's supposed to be here anyways. Alright. Where are you at? You ready? You set? The reason why I shift click is because I do have orders on other places up there for an assault, and I do not need them attacking. Not that I think they could or even would, but I just don't need them attacking. I don't even need to be risking them attacking right now. The Americans are here. They're not at war with us, right? Right? No. They're at war with the Philippines, though. Funny enough. Yeah, I don't think that does anything. If we were at peace, we could just swap over to the nationalists, but we can't. Because we're not at peace, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's right, these guys... Where are they? What are they doing? They're still here. They're probably still training like that because we still don't have any type of real... Oh, we just got that base up, which means it's better. It's not great, it's better. Ecuador joins the Union of Europe. Why? For what reason? I implore you to tell me what reason that makes sense and what universe that makes sense on. Why is that? You guys are, oh, not having the full state. So now we have duck boards, and now since we have duck boards, everything else is cheaper-ish. Construction speed, production efficiency cap. I think construction speed would actually be really useful right now. Oh, we finally sunk the first, first Chinese convoys actually just got sunk. So are you guys good? Yeah, these guys are good. So, because these guys are all good, I'm going to do... It's going to be really risky. So we have 1, 2, 3 here. We have 9 selected. Take 5. Oh, do we have too many? That's probably what it is. Well, if you guys succeeded already, flippin' let me know or something, yeah? Jeez Louise. Alright. So, as we were talking about, who's all supposed to be over here? I only have a single flippin' operative. Oh, where are you? Well, okay then. I completely forgot that you were there. You're not very useful, but you're doing something, I guess. So the Russians have built up a giant navy. Or an army, my bad. They don't really have a navy. They don't really have any good supplies. I don't have any supplies, really. It's a good thing for us. So for some reason, the railroad that we built here just isn't really working that good. Or maybe we just need to finish it? I'm not too sure what's going on with it. Because how it's supposed to work is like, this is a railroad, and then, you know, supplies connected to the railroad. We just had a new one, 11 piercing, 3 armor. Actually, this one has 3 armor. It finally actually has more than just a little bit of armor, which means our divisions should now be heftily armored, like extremely well armored. That's anti-air equipment. We don't really need that. We have a new field gun. Is it more expensive? Is the question. It's not more expensive. Is it big? It's not. It's only a light increase. And it's 2/3 of the year ahead of time. So we're just going to grab this one instead. We're going to grab the 2 heavy guns. And indeed, we're going to switch this out for a new armored car. Which means that our divisions should now actually have Armored Car 2, yep. Because they have Armored Car 2, they should actually have... Why do you not have armor? Oh, I know why. Because you don't have any fuel. Where's the divisions that have fuel? Come on. Literally any other division. Give me this division. I don't care. Wait. So attrition. So because they have this, they now have 1.4 armor. Because the 4 armored cars, car things in them, each have 2 armor. Since they have 2 armor, this is how it gets breaking down, you know, +8. When we get all of the Osaka cars in them, if and when, they will then have not 1.4, but, or no, they will have 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. weighted average, so the average base will probably be something around 1.4. Probably get it up to 1.6. Why is that important? Because, if I remember correctly, normal infantry only have 0.8. Their infantry should only have around 0.8. 0.6 actually. 0.6 here. It's depleted. 0.5, 0.75, 0.1, 0.7. So yeah, they have at most 0.7, which is half of our current armored cars. We could actually technically... Is there anything important to use here? Yeah, but they just have so much infantry. The only reason why I'm not employing armored cars here is because armored cars don't really work like tanks all the way. They just kind of work like tanks. They help, but they work like super light tanks, is the best way to describe it. So it's not like they help a lot, they just help a little bit. I don't know why this railroad is not really being helpful right now. So what we're gonna do, or have to do unfortunately, is something like that. Let's do that. Well, actually, it's gonna get moved down here. The railroads themselves are more important because without the railroads, the supply hub can't actually do anything. So, yeah, kind of useless. Oh, they're attacking all of these all at once. Interesting. If I wait one more day, most of this should be reinforced. Let me see what's going on here. 100, 98, 100. Just check these 5-ish divisions here. Look at those. Alright, so we got 4 that we can send in. The worst 6. Oh, you can keep that in there. 79, 78, 87. 87 is fine. Where is that? That should have them forced surrender. Or not forced surrender, flipping forced retreat back. And then the other soldiers should be going off somewhere else. Expand the coal mines. Gives us extra resources in general. Oh no, it's optimized to profit that gives us extra resources. That's the whole point of doing it. Are we already on war flipping? We're We're already on war economy, so that one doesn't do anything for us. Because it doesn't do anything, I'm just going to do this. Because it just gives us military factories, and we are good on military factories. We can't do anything with our military factories. Our industry is kind of at an impasse, like, we really can't afford to ramp up our industry. We don't have the resources for it. However, I will say, their little incursions here are flippin' amazing. And soldiers are getting flattened. And as preparation, honestly, because they don't have a lot coming up through here, and I'm suspecting that whatever is here is flattened. Well, the railroads are flattened. Dang, I didn't do that, did I? I think I did do that. No? Alright. I'm going to move them to the Shandong Peninsula. I'm moving them here because if I understand correctly. Oh, they don't have any real factories here, do they? Oh, they have 2 here. I don't think we've been actually hurting any of their factories. It's mostly just the infrastructure that we've been hurting. But that still hurts for them. We can fix that faster than they can. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are allowed to just sit and chill for a minute. You don't have any orders. It's perfectly fine. You're not supposed to have any orders for the time being. We're going to try doing something pretty risky. I'm going to stop doing that for a tiny bit. I'm going to... Never mind. Almost done here. Once we finally get these flippin' railroads up and running, should be all fixed. One more for the Air Force. We want tactical bombers. Probably not going to actually be useful, only because tactical bombers can do everything, but they're not useful at all, really. Let's see, they do 1 ground attack, but I already have CAS. They do 4 ground attack. That's perfectly fine. They also do logistics. Triking. Hey there, buddy. I just realized I probably didn't put you on that. That's a great way to do end that struggle. So even if they do have any infrastructure left, it's just a good way to get rid of it. Oh no, hold on. Is this hills? It is indeed hills. You guys recovered yet? Most of you recovered? Hundred. I think we can settle with about 85% for a minimum of each on this front line. Whoever this is, they need to be falling back. Yeah, wherever. Whenever we can get them troops in there. Hold the line. You guys don't need to be there. Stop. You guys are perfectly fine right where you're at. Recover some, if you can, please. If anything, send just one of these other guys out. The cavalry, from what I understand, they just help with not defense, but the soft attack. Because cavalry is really good at damage, if I'm not mistaken. They have 36. Yeah, at least compared to these guys, because if I'm not mistaken as well, normal infantry have way more soft attack. Nope, they have less. The cavalry is just there to do counter charges. Realistically speaking, that's all they would be doing, and damaging the enemy and punishing them for trying to move anywhere. Somehow, some way, this is taking quite the toll. Oh, I know why. We don't control that state. Is there any... No, we just need to flip and push. Oh, I lost all my flipping... What am I doing? I need you to get there faster, though. Alright. I think I've fully recovered this whole army. Just about. There's one unit that is struggling right now. You're good. You're good. Come back. What is this? It's Air Force? 210 days. We'll take this one. The other one would be torpedo bombers. I don't think we're really worried about the Navy, though. So we're going to keep it like this. We're going to try to just hope. Just hope. They don't really have a lot of troops here. Superior enemy, large river crossing. I think it's this one, though. I'm worried more about these two, bud. There we go. Where's the Navy? Not here. Yep. Not here. Should be, though. So the enemy might have sensed it. Might have not. I don't know. If we're lucky, we'll just land with no real repercussions. Alright, let's see. There we go. So everybody on one front line. Is Hills here? We might wait until they, I'll be right back. Alright. So because that all happened, we can now come down here real quick. Handle these guys. Do they have all their units yet? No. Ah, dang. Not too sure where I want them. Well, I do know this. It's just 2 here. I also have 4 on Yap. these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hopefully. Hopefully? Question mark? We'll see how this works. I'll just have you. No. Stop it! We do have free planes, though. That is worth noting. We don't have any free, fighters. It's gonna be a lot of mini naval invasions. There. It's not gonna require a lot of transports. Hopefully with that, we won't have full control of it, but we will have most of control of it. We can now do that. Honestly, we don't want these guys holding on for a flippin' moment. I think that's where they were trying to, or where they were actually bombing us from. Here's another flippin' airbase, though. It's the second airbase that we need to get rid of. I don't think, though, might be wrong, I don't think they actually can reach. Oh, so they're 200. Jeez Louise, I don't know what's actually there. We're getting rid of Shandong. You two go to Jinan. And we'll just see what we can do from there. Down. I'd like a second armored car to help out. We need this settlement bad. Where is this fleet? Are they going south? Where are they going? Going over there? Alright. I need you. Care what you're doing. Come up here. I'm gonna shift. I might regret this. Oh, shoot. Okay, because our flippin' Cass has been putting in work, they pulled off, and because of that attack, we didn't tell, or they didn't move a lot of it. They definitely told some of them to move. We're somewhat winning. We gotta move there. Come up there. Move up here. Why aren't you moving faster? They're probably running out of fuel. They are most certainly running out of fuel. Let's see what we can do. He's gonna get there faster. 3 days, 9 hours. 3 days, 14 hours. You stay. You move up over here. They're gonna get there before us. Maybe not. Fudge! We totally flippin' got there before you. By like an hour, man. By like a flippin' hour. Alright, so it looks like our lines are secure, but not super secure. Where are you going? Stop that. Go here. We just need to get rid of those two. It's literally all we need. If we couldn't get some mountaineers down here, that would be great. We need more mountaineers. We need more special forces. We don't have enough flippin' equipment, though. We're running out of equipment, and we're going to be running out of equipment fast. What's the front line up here looking like? It's looking like we might be able to actually do something about the enemy. What's logistics looking like? Logistics is looking like it's a work in progress. Oh shoot, they've been fighting that battle forever, haven't they? Let's throw in some support for that. Because you actually have fuel, you don't have fuel. Never mind. You don't have any fuel, do you? No. You don't have any fuel. Okay. You don't require fuel, so go up here. You should be faster than the other one. 4 days. 12 days. Jeez Louise. You might be faster than the other ones. 6 days? No. You're not going to be faster than literally anybody. Alright. What are you doing? Stop. Pull back. Pull back. Stop. Pull back. There we go. We did it. We flippin' did it. Go up here. Go over here. What are you guys doing? You're going to throw the entire flippin' war. Alright. What we need down here, some type of offensive line for these guys to follow. I feel fairly confident pulling off the cavalry that are currently not in battle. Throwing them down here. There we go. Because nobody's really struggling. If nobody's struggling, then that means they're not pushing that hard. And they can't push that hard. Alright, so they lost supplies from over here. Get it, get it, get it. Fudge! Stop attacking. Flippin' gracious. Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? Stop leaving my lines open. Maybe we can dislodge one of them. Just one. Just one of them. We really just need one. Why don't we have any... help? There. Second Balkan War. Should be falling apart, realistically speaking. You should be recovering. Back. Push forward. I think I'm gonna separate them. Are you still in war? I don't think you're even at war. No, no. Alright, let's see. You still planning anything? No. They're gonna try all of these, like, all at once. There you go. We're gonna have all these going off all at once. This should help us project power beyond here. And this means we can actually move west. Fortunately for us, could you please move down here with them? Please? Thank you. I don't know what that is. It's a flippin'... Alright, it's a weak division. It's a pretty weak division. Think we ran it over? Nope, we didn't. If I'm smart, though, and we do big brain play, we can get a couple of divisions. Three, 4, 5, 8, 8, 9. There you go. not going to care too much about this over here. We are going to want to move down some of our Dang it. Okay. Attack. All sides, all fronts, attack. They can't really pierce. Piercing of 1? How? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because they're dealing 65% of their damage instead of 100%. I just lost. It's actually kind of winning. It's kind of funny. So they win there. Go here, please. Wait for him to leave. Go here. See if you can't do something like that. You're good. Hold off. You're good. Stop. So we're having another front line develop. Kind of, sort of. So they're not really getting supplies for the most part. Yeah, those two can go over here. Also, I want you to move here while he moves there. Move back. Just stay there. Do me a favor, you two move in on here. Fully surrounded. They should not be able to defend. What we're going to do is we're going to take that Navy out. Come up over here. There we go. You should be leaving. You should be leaving. Go. Thank you. I don't need to be losing troops needlessly. Okay. I can do a meme move real quick. Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of troops to move around. So let's see what we can do. It's 1 unit. It's 2 units. 3 units. 4 units. 5 units. And the rest of them are gone. Optimize the profit. Proper war economy. Hold off. Alright. Looks like our front lines have stabilized in the south. And that kind of sort of means nope. Yep. I'm just being extra feisty over here. What is not? Rubber from Liberia. Come on now. $83? We're taking attrition from something. It's very hot. Okay. And done. Who's gonna be there? 0. You belong on this front line. Excuse the heck out of me. What are you all doing? Get down here. I actually got to pull off all the horsemen up here. It's gonna be very static. I think it's the last 3 up here. Can then force them into more or less like a 3-front war. Are they pushing out from there? Cass has been extremely useful. I don't see any more moves we can really make, so I'm going to move them over to here. One early Cass. Airwing. So yeah. We're using all of our planes, all of our everything. No airplanes in reserve. Same here. They are currently trying harder than ever to get rid of us. Sweden and Norway. I see Shanghai's over here. I don't know where they're at or what they're hitting with those extra 100. I don't think it's really anything. But they're 450 that are hitting the home islands are down here. The whole point of invading over here was to stop the home islands getting bombed. I don't think you guys can actually do that. 80%. 1.8. Is that 1.8? 1.08 and 1.0? You guys aren't really doing a whole lot of damage. And as soon as they lose strength, they lose flippin' piercing. At least that's how it's supposed to work. There we go. So the Germans are the only ones that can provide units currently to plug all the gaps. They're out of supply. Oh, they're low supply. They're not out of supply quite yet. When they stop attacking up here, we can actually do what we need to with that. Okay, so that's all good. These are almost all good. Let's see what we can do with our navy. Nice. We don't need the Philippine Sea, do we? We do for now. Not for long, but for now. What we don't need is anything in here. This is just to save, let's see, who are the far reachers? Because these guys are close. I think it's all the same for that one. There we go. These are the long-reaching ones, for the most part. The long-reaching ones can actually hit these islands over here, stop them from being supplied. They can also hit this island right here, stop that from being supplied. So I'm going to check on our Air Force. And we'll see that we have no actual Zeppelins to actually use. Most of the 1901 has been gotten rid of. Let's just see. Yeah, the 1901 Zeppelin is the experimental one. Airship 1 is actually the most recent one, and the 1906 is probably the most numerous that we currently have. So we can see that, so the 5th Hikoden versus the 2nd Hikoden. So the first is more high-tech, if you will, and thus being more high-tech does have a little bit more range, a little bit more reach. This guy's same-ish, nope, they're faster by quite a bit actually. More air defense, way more air attack, surprisingly. A bit more agility. Same naval attack, same naval targeting. Way more strategic bombing, to be fairly honest. Like more than 20% strategic bombing. However, less reliable from the seams of it. Because we haven't actually edited these ones. I'm gonna check and see when we get Airship 2. If it's not within about 2 years, I'm gonna go, or if it's not within 1 year, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna upgrade it with a couple upgrades, mostly reliability. It seems useful, just getting everything a reliability upgrade and doing the other thing to counteract that. Although I think reliability just makes it more expensive to use. So unfortunately, 134, yeah, they're not very reliable, these early fighters. We barely have any of the 1906. Is 1906 the first ones too? I don't even think they are the first ones. They are the first ones. We barely have any 1906, and I'm pretty sure we've produced over 100 of them. Because that's originally what we had 2 flippin' crews on. And now there's barely any 30 of them, so I know we've produced way more than that. The good news is, 1908 variants are way more reliable in comparison. So really what we're just battling is, I don't think we've only lost 11 in air battle. Most of these people are just crashing. Either running out of fuel or whatnot. Our buildings have been rampaged quite a bit. But it looks like recently they have not been able to actually do anything with great effect here. So I am going to do that though. That seems like it's going to be a great investment, especially for our... Let's see. They aren't very reliable at all. At all. Where's the other one that I sent up? They'll get there soon enough. Somehow we're defending. Oh, because it's an armored car. Cavalry's here. Supply is indeed rather low here. Extremely low. 27%. Almost actually nothing. And I can't actually push them out of that state. The most I can do is actually make them have more in that state. I can try, though, to push through here and then up through here. And then use that, hopefully, as some type of bridgehead. Keep on attacking in this way. If we get... Alright, we're literally just waiting for that, let's see, which ones are first? Oh, we don't actually need that. You should be, like, up in the front. Yeah, you're important. You can be first. And yeah, you should definitely be second. You can probably drop down in importance. You're good right there. You're good right there. You're a bit more important. No. You're not attacked that constantly. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the video right here. If you like the video, please throw a like. If you like content like this, check out the channel and consider subscribing. Most importantly, have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!